What is up, you guys? It's another update video, and well, this is really more of a. I don't know if I want to say sad news, but however, this is kind of more of a disappointing news, really. So, if you guys haven't been paying attention the last couple weeks, I've said this on my Discord or with a couple buddies of mine right there that I was having some computer trouble, and well, I was wanting to make some content this week. I was wanting to start streaming. What was it? Days Gone. I was actually going to do that and start working on like other different types of content to kind of like keep things fresh on the channel and make things a little bit more interesting again. But unfortunately, in case you guys don't know, my computer was having an overheat problem. My pump had went out on me. The liquid cooler that I've had for the last four or 5 years or so, however long I've had my computer. So unfortunately, that went out on me. So I had to buy a new part. Got that in, and I went ahead and got the sucker in there. And I know I did not install it incorrectly. I've installed it correctly because everything was doing fine. But however, it still insisted on overheat trouble. So I had to temper with a bunch of settings and had to temper with a bunch of settings from the BIOS. I had to temper with that to kind of configure it the way it's supposed to. And I just don't know what else could be the problem. So now, however, I had to reinstall the other fans, get it all blowing in there and stuff like that. I did solve the loud fan problem that's been in the background for the last 4 years, however long we've been doing videos. Been able to fix that. Unfortunately, it would not let me. It would not let me fix an issue where I have two problems when it comes to this computer now. At this point, number one. Oh, hold on, let me adjust this. I mean, that bright light freaking sucks. So there are two issues that I got on the PC right now. All right, number one, the computer's overheating. So whenever running basic tasks like opening up a freaking Minecraft client or freaking installing a hard update onto Windows. And the reason why I was doing a hard update for Windows is because my Windows security has been out of date for a while, and it would not let me update it anymore because it says it's up to date, but it's missing important files for the security function. So I had to do a full hard update. So, but I can't do that because it wants to overheat and take a dump on me. So there's that, and if it's not overheating, it's also because it's also giving me another Windows hard crash. It's either between freezing up entirely or giving me a Windows blue screen of death. Basically, that's what it's giving me. So, yeah. So I'm having to order one more part. I'm having to order another cooler, again, a liquid cooler this time. The cooler that I got installed is an air cooler. I was doing it to kind of like avoid having to swap out so bad because liquid coolers are a pain to install. So I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna give the liquid cooler one more try. Hopefully that would fix some of the issues here. So I don't know exactly. So there's that issue. So I'm in a scenario where like I'm kind of in the best case scenario and worst case scenario right now. Okay, so number one, I do got a part coming in tomorrow to swap out the air cooler and then swap back to the liquid cooler. And then best case scenario, I can get all this fixed up and then I can go back to doing everything, computer be freaking happy and healthy again. That's best case scenario right there. The worst case scenario is that I'll have to swap out the computer entirely and then go with a whole different new build. And that's like another $3,000, which I cannot afford. So yeah, that's an issue, and yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I might be shifting over to I'm probably gonna have to shift over to my Mac, which is what I'm using right now, and then do different types of content. Probably going back to doing vlogs or maybe doing doing reaction videos. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing yet because even if I do reaction videos, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be reacting to considering that I haven't done it in a long time, and I don't know. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to brainstorm there because I just don't know what type of content I need to do, especially since I've been doing those two types of videos for so long, which is zombies and Minecraft for so long. And I was gonna do something different. It's weird because it's also just probably pure luck because anytime I plan something or even try to execute something, there's always something that wants to freaking get in my way to actually getting it done. Which is, I don't know, that's the story of my life, I guess. So, anyway, that's the content issue. There's also the computer that's an issue, and I know it's the fact that y'all don't want to see a bunch of issue videos, and I don't blame you for that. Now, as far as like getting stuff backed up off of my computer, having to restart or whatever, no. I mean, I managed to get everything onto my flash drive before the computer starts to act up on me. So I managed to get everything on there, and that's not a problem. So even if I do have to go with a completely different build, at least I don't have to start completely over. At least I got stuff backed up on it, and I don't have to worry about it as much. So that's no problem there. So. But I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, but yeah, it's like I said, best case scenario, if the part does fix the problem, I can go back to content creating as far as like 2 days from now. I can get it fixed up tomorrow, and I could probably go back to content creating by tomorrow. Who knows? I might be able to do that at that point. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is I have to go with an entire new build, which is another $3,000, and that could probably take me a year to do. So I got no exact idea. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I'll have to brainstorm some ideas. If you got any ideas for me with the restricted amount of stuff, let's just say we go with the worst case scenario and I can't use it anymore. Give me some type of ideas if you could, and yeah, I mean, sorry for this type of bummer type of video. I mean, it's always so darn strange how I have to go into this darn situation here, but I mean, who knows? I might do gaming on my PS5, but however, like I said, I'm very limited to what I can do in regards to hardware since it's just my console. I might just screencast my darn videos again. I don't know. I haven't done that in however long now. But yeah, I mean, if it need be, then I could probably just do that again. I mean, yeah, we'll just figure I'll figure something out. If anything, give me some ideas, and I'll make something work out of it. So yeah, thank you guys for your patience. I'm sorry for this. I was really wanting to do something this week, and it just really freaking sucks. But yeah, give me some ideas, and well, I'll take them into consideration and then make the best of it. So yeah, thank you guys for your patience, and hopefully I can start something tomorrow. Let's just hope. If nothing, I'll try to figure something out because I want to shift to different types of content as well, but outside of gaming, and I just don't know exactly what to do in content, and I don't know exactly how to execute that since I've been used to this similar thing for so long. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, and well, yeah, thank you for your patience again, and well, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Meteorholics.